Hello and welcome to New Moon Blooms. I'm Sharon, the owner and chief florist, I suppose, here at New Moon Blooms. I'm really glad you're here and watching. If this is your first week to receive a subscription, thank you for joining our flower club. I'm really happy. And if you've been gifted the subscription, I'll tell you a little bit about it. What we do is we are Ireland's eco-friendly, sustainable florist. So we choose to buy our stems direct from the growers in Holland. We don't have many stems for sale, especially at this time of year here in Ireland, but we do always use 100% Irish foliage. So all of the foliage you see is grown here in Ireland. The boxes, the wrapping, everything that you receive in your box is compostable or recyclable, so there's single-use plastic free, and I really hope you're going to enjoy this gorgeous box this week. Before we start, what you'll need, if it's your first week, is a little secateurs or sharp scissors, some fresh water, and inside your box you'll find a vase for any subscriptions that have been signed up to. And if you are here again watching for several weeks, thank you so much for your support. We are a small local Irish company and we really appreciate all of the business, and making these boxes a joy each week is just such a pleasure, so thank you. This week is extra special because it's Christmas week, so happy Christmas to everybody. I hope you have a little moment and time so you can get out of your head and into a bit of creative flow before all the chaos of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day starts. This is a little bit mindful. What I like to do when I'm in my flow is to turn on some music, maybe some Christmas tunes or whatever you fancy, get the kitchen cleared and make a little bit of space to have some fun. In your box, which is a lovely box, you'll find all of the information you pretty much need to make your flowers. So it tells you the do's, the don'ts, and then your floral tips. There's a little bit about the ethos of our business and our company. And if you receive this as a gift, lucky you, what a gorgeous thing for someone to buy you. You'll find a little gift certificate in the box telling you how long your subscription is for and how often you'll receive your deliveries, and you can expect an email from us each week before your delivery comes. You will also find a greeting card, so you will find the card from the person who sent you this gift with maybe a little note. You will find our thank you, pass on the joy card, which gives you a little discount if you'd like to purchase something from our website, and then a care brochure and a lot about our flower club and about the origin of how it all started, who frog prints are, and a little bit about our growers. So please do have a little read, and if you have any questions, drop us a DM on Instagram or send us an email. newmoonblooms.ie is the website. And then your magic QR code. If you are watching this, you've probably seen the QR code or clicked the link in your email. Using a QR code is simple for lots of people, but if you haven't used it before, you literally open your camera, hold your camera, don't press anything, just hold your camera over this code and a link will pop up to our YouTube channel. It's for Flower Club members only, and you just click the week. So for your next upcoming deliveries, that's what you'll need to do. And let's get started. So your box this week has stunning ilex berries and amaryllis. Amaryllis is just like this beautiful tubular winter bloom, and it just grows and grows. So I'm really excited to look at that. This is an extra special box this week, and we've kind of gone to town because it is Christmas and it's 2020 and we're all so hopeful to look forward to 2021. For me, I like to get organised when I start. You'll see little berries popping off, that's really normal. You'll see little bits of fronds of the foliage. Nothing wrong with that, it's fine. They will pop off, they're a natural product. So ilex berries, stunning, red, beautiful. These guys will go and go. Some red, I couldn't help myself, a little bit of gold. Gold Gypsophila with sparkle at Christmas time. If you don't like it, leave it out. You could pop it in another vase, or for me, it's perfect. These are our beautiful amaryllis flowers. They're tubular, so sometimes putting a little pinhole here in the neck can help them drink, but these should last and last. These flowers, what I tend to do is I take off these little protector buds to tidy them up a little bit, and over the next week these flowers all open up into this beautiful headed flower, multi-headed flower. So you can see how this guy's starting to open already. And what I like to do is there's a little bit of stamen in here, so these little pollen heads. I take them off because sometimes they can go white. You don't have to, but the perfectionist in me wants to. So your amaryllis, tidying them all up. you should have 6 Amaryllis in your box. And the preparation for your flowers can sometimes take the most amount of time. Sometimes you might have a little head falling off, it's okay. Plenty more where they came from, we just put them to the side. And naturally flowers kind of decay at a different time and they can be a little bit fragile, but it's not going to affect the quality of the flowers or your vase arrangement. The next thing we have is stunning Irish Pinus. It smells just like Christmas. It's a little bit sticky sometimes, so wear gloves if you're worried, but shouldn't cause any problems. And this is our gorgeous Pinus, really pretty. And then my all-time favorite, Irish Eucalyptus, stunning Irish Eucalyptus. So I have my flowers and my foliage organized. The next thing I'm going to do is take our lovely vase. So if it's your first week, this vase will be in your box, and if not, I hope you've cleaned your vase ready to go for any of our regular Flower Club people. Your vase, inside the vase would have been 2 sachets of flower food. This is compostable flower food, so the bag can go straight into your compost bin, which is really important to us as a business and as a company, that we are as sustainable as we can be. Fresh water, clean vase, fresh water and flower food, you're winning there. We recommend changing your flower food every 3 to 4 days, which will just kind of lengthen the life of your flowers. I always start every week, as you will know, with a foliage base. So we remove any foliage that's going to be in below the waterline. So as an example, if I was to take this piece and put it in, you can see that these leaves are in the vase. So I would take these off and give my foliage a good sharp cut, and into the vase it goes. You're crisscrossing the stems to create a little bit of a base for the other flowers to lean on, so you can get them to sit where you want them to. Sometimes you cut off little buds like this. I keep these guys to the side, and you can use them in little bud vases or in a little glass. And again, a good sharp cut, 45-degree angle, so you can let the foliage drink. Our flowers arrive sleeping, so in transit, they're out of water, and sometimes they can arrive a little bit thirsty, and that's okay. Give them a good sharp cut into the flower food and fresh water, give them 24 hours and you'll see them start to come back to life, rehydrate and bloom. The smell of this eucalyptus is just so good. Each week for our flower club, we try and vary the flowers and offer different colour palettes and access to, I suppose, flowers that you may not always have access to. It's not a mixed floral bouquet. We tend to only have 1 or 2 stems each week in our bouquets. So always foliage and then 1 or 2 different stems. This week I have 4 because it's Christmas week and because it's just lovely. And we love to see your designs, so please make it, post it up on Instagram, or send us an email on your phone, send us on Facebook. We really adore seeing our flowers in real life in people's homes and seeing that you've had fun with them. This is your foliage pretty much done. You can see all the different stems crossed over, and what this allows us to do is pop our flowers in. So the next thing I'm going to put in is the ilex berry. So just gently tug these. Sometimes the berries, you can see little black ones, so what I tend to do is take them off, because they will fall off eventually, but if you pop them off, again, a 45-degree angle. I like my flowers to go out, so you have 4 pieces of ilex. Actually, 3 pieces of ilex, my apologies. So yeah, we've 3, 6 and then 2, so we've 6 amaryllis, 3 ilex berry, and there you go. Amazing. The next thing I'm going to add in is the Amaryllis. They're quite soft stems, so be gentle with them. A good sharp cut, again 45-degree angle. And I kind of like to make a tiny little hole just here. And it allows the water to drink and breathe. You don't have to do that, but it's nice and should get a little bit longer out of your Amaryllis. So wiggle, wiggle, and in they go. Just I'm hiding behind here. So they're 2 tall ones at the back. Tend to go a little bit shorter then on the front. You can find a little bit of space in the vase and kind of gently twist the stem in. Amazing. Height, I'm going to go smaller again. You can check your height off. I would like this one to sit about there. I think that's a pretty good spot. We've got a lot of stems in our vase this week. So we're on down now. The vase is pretty full. We've been super generous this week, I've just realised. So I'm going to pop my last Amaryllis for this vase into here. And what I'm going to do is add in a little bit of the pine. This one here is going to go in the back. It's starting to get pretty tight in the vase, which is great because I'm going to show you what to do with all the extra bits that you have. So you will probably get 2 vase arrangements out of this week's subscription. I am going to include my gold Gypsophila in here as I think it'll lift the whole arrangement. Again, 45-degree angle. Cut it down. This is, even though it's painted, it still drinks. It's a fresh flower. So this one. Gorgeous. I'm going to add some of the smaller pieces of eucalyptus in the front here. And my gold Gypsophila. Add this in here. Fab. And I'm going to cut this into 2. In here. Amazing! So I'm pretty loving this week's arrangement. It's Ilex berries, red Amaryllis, which are just going to keep opening. You can see this guy's already starting to open. Red or gold Gypsophila, Irish Eucalyptus, and a little bit of Pinus. But I do have some left over. So I actually have Pinus, some Eucalyptus, and some Amaryllis left over. So what I'll do is make a little mini vase for maybe my porch or my hall table. And here I will take this, add him down there. Fab. Lovely. And I'm going to keep this guy small enough in here. And another one. Just like that here. I'm delighted now. Everybody's getting 2 little vases. And some eucalyptus. Really pretty. I have some eucalyptus at the back here. I can borrow. Won't be missed. I made this arrangement all front facing as I'm going to put it on a sideboard in my sitting room. And I think I'm going to use this one actually just as a little hall table. Just as you come in the door, the smell of the pine will be magnificent, and the little bit of eucalyptus, and these Amaryllis will just open up, and sometimes less is more. Thank you for coming along. I wish you a very, very happy Christmas. Really appreciate your support. I hope you're going to enjoy being a member of our flower club and love your flowers and creating them every week, every fortnight, or every month, or as often as you like. If you have any questions at all, we'd be really, really delighted to answer them. Give us a call, send us a DM on Instagram or Facebook, and also drop us an email, reply back to your subscription services. This is this week's arrangement. I hope it gives you loads and loads of joy in your home, and that we have some visitors who can admire it. These red Amaryllis will just keep growing, and the berries, quite often the foliage, you'll probably get 2 weeks or 3 weeks out of the foliage, and the same with the Ilex berries. They just keep going. So just take out the flowers as they fade. Don't forget to change your water, really importantly, 3 or 4 days. Lift the vase out, empty it, hold the arrangement as you have it, so you can just pop it straight back in, change the water, give it a little trim on the stems if you feel like it, if you remember, and you'll just get extra out of it. And look at this gorgeous little piece. So we were super generous this week. So I do hope you get to enjoy them. Happy Christmas, and thanks again for being part of our flower club, New Moon Blooms. I'm looking forward to chatting to you all again in 2021. Happy New Year too. Take care, all the best.